Hey y'all, so let me preface this video by saying there is no wrong way to do makeup, right? There is no wrong way to express yourself. The only thing that you can do wrong when it comes to makeup is using products that are going to hurt you, like using something that isn't skin safe. Um, like using permanent markers to do your eyeliner is a bad idea. There are things, however, that are not makeup that you can totally use on your face and that are like perfectly safe and have been used on people's faces for like millennia, It'll be fine. Everything will be absolutely fine. So, I'm today going to be doing my heart-shaped makeup tutorial thing. I've been having an obsession with like pinks and like love hearts and that type of thing lately. Not for any real reason, like I'm not romantically involved with anyone or anything like that. But sometimes I just swing wildly in aesthetic. Yes, all of my makeup is in a Walmart bag right now because my makeup box, an old box, is it's getting pretty full. So I'm gonna start with my face. I'm not gonna put any foundation on because my skin has been angry at me lately, and I just don't want to make it more angry. Just safety. So the first thing I did was I drew a heart onto a piece of painter's tape. Now the painter's tape is perfectly fine to use on your skin as long as you don't like get it in your eye, right? Like using it to help you wing your eyeliner is not gonna hurt you. You will be fine. But yeah, I'm just gonna get some painter's tape and I drew a heart on it and I cut out the heart and I'm gonna take the same heart that I drew and cut out and I'm gonna put it right there on my cheek. No, well, you know what would help if it would stick. I need to actually stick it on there. And you can move it around a little bit to get it right where you want it. I'm going to take my blusher palette. I'm going to take my typical pink that I use every day, and that's the one that I'm going to dust all over. So just going to pat over the tape and make sure that I cover the little heart. And I'm going to take the darker one, this darker, more purpley kind of shade. And if I could find my brush, I would love to use it. I'm going to use a contour brush, a smaller brush, not a powder brush, smaller brush. Dip into the more purpley shade and then just dab right on top of the heart. Blend out the edges a little bit just so it doesn't look like, a small circle of goop. And then you can use, I'm going to use a cream blush, this L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur Blush. Don't know what shade it's in. 503 Soft Berry. I'm going to use this one for the last little bit just around the heart itself, just to give it depth, so when I peel it off you can see that there's a heart on my face. You can also use like a little lipstick, a little pink lip gloss, and just tap it on there. You don't need like specific things to make specific things happen. You can improvise. It will be fine. Like you could even use like watercolor. Like if you took a pink or a red Crayola washable marker, skin safe, promise you it is, and dip it in some water and then use that water to dip it on because you don't want it too strong. You could do that. I'm going to use what I have. I got this from my cousin, actually. I bought her a bag of L'Oreal makeup for Christmas, and she just had no interest in any of it, so she gave it back to me, and it was like, okay, cool, whatever. She asked for makeup for Christmas. She just didn't like it, I guess. Yeah, so I'm just gonna dab right around and on that heart. I'm just gonna take a beauty blender to kind of diffuse it a little bit because I don't want it too thick. Having it too thick is how you make it look not right. Okay. And then I'm just going to go back over with more of the lighter pink on the powder brush, the big old thick old powder brush, and dust over my entire cheek again. And that will stick to the cream and make it a little bit darker. And then you can go ahead and peel the tape off, and you have a nice little heart right there on your cheek. Nice and cute. You can do multiple hearts and then do like a cute Instagram filter heart thing. Yeah. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of tape. I do use a lot of tape on my face, I know. I'm going to cut off this bit here so it doesn't interrupt my, my blush under here. I'm just going to stick it to the side of my face. So I can take this big thick brush, dip it into the same pink that I used on my cheeks, and dust over my eyelids. In the crease, just generally dusting with pink. And then, yeah, there was a little black on this brush for whatever reason. Because I used it for Halloween, and then I didn't wash my brushes because I'm gross. I have another brush in here, a fluffy brush. Don't know where it went. It ran away from me. There it is. Come back here. There it is. Little fluffy brush. Little fluffy brush. Same pink. Dust over the lid. Just nice and gentle and, just adding a little bit of depth and color. And then making sure my tape is in place, grab my liner, my eyeliner, and I'm just gonna, line my eyelid. So I'm gonna start at the tape. And this is what I do when I really have a shaky hand day, because sometimes my what's it called? Anemia acts up, and it makes it really hard to have a steady hand. Yeah. And sometimes I can't figure out how to hold a mirror properly to save my life. Ugh, I keep messing it up. It's okay. We can just make it thick. Or we can use a makeup wipe, Like I said, there's no wrong way to do makeup. You do what you can, Then the wing looks nice, The lid is all kinds of fucked up, but we'll deal with that. We'll just wipe it off and start over, It'll be fine. But yeah, that's how you get the little heart, right? Now, for my lips, doing heart-shaped lips, sometimes it's a little more difficult. I'm going to take a pink lip liner that is near the color of my lips, but not the exact color, so I can see where it is. But if I have to get underneath of it, it'll be fine. And then I already have kind of like a good Cupid's bow right here. I'm going to line my top lip like I usually would up to like here, like right around half of my lip. Um, I have nice white people lips, so shouldn't be too hard. For those of you who watched my doll makeup tutorial, same basic concept. And then the bottom, I'm going to angle to where it meets in a point, so it's heart-shaped. And then we're going to fill it in with Bud K, my Kylie lip kit. Just, because it's pink and then it's what I have. Yeah. Immediately get it on your teeth, that's fine. And then you can clean it up a little bit. It ran away, help. You could also use tape on your lips to make this a little bit easier, but I couldn't talk with tape on my lips, so I decided not to do that. There we go. It's heart-shaped. And then you can fill in the negative space with whatever you want. I'm going to fill it in with a tiny bit of black. This is the e.l.f. Blackout lipstick that my friend Caitlin got for me. Y'all know Kay. Kay is bae. Kay is my favorite person in the world. Y'all know. I'm going to take this little angled brush. Dip, dip, dip. Dip, dip, dip. And you could also put concealer over the rest of your lip, so it just looks like you have heart lips and that's it. Ugh. Dip, dip, dip. Mm, mm, mm. And then, it's a heart. You can clean it up a little bit more with the black. I just, have really shaky hands and find things hard to do. It's a heart. It's kind of fucked up because I can't do anything right ever. But you see the idea, right? So the tape thing was probably the only thing that anyone's gonna listen to because it makes sense. But yeah, that's just like a love heart little thing. Figured even though this video is kind of bullshit, I'll upload it because I haven't really recorded anything else to upload on Tuesday. So I'm trying to keep on a upload schedule, even though Trying to keep on our regular upload schedule because I really, really failed at doing that last couple months. Yeah, so I will. Yeah, well, yeah, you can see it's okay. The eyeliner's really fucked up in the inner corner. I could just ignore that right there. And then, yeah, his heart is cute. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go wash my face again and then try to record more videos. So, see y'all later. Boy.